Hey everyone, I'm Tammy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going through a big crate of items that I have in my closet that are decor items, and a lot of it is for spring, but I want to find some things that are not so springy that I can use now in the interim between now and spring. So I'm hoping to find something in this big tub, so we're going to go through it together. I want to show you the tub first, so let me come over here and show you what the tub looks like. It's just got a hodgepodge of stuff in it. A lot of different things. So let me get back in my seat and we'll start digging through this and see if I can find some goodies. Well, my head's cut off. Let me go up just a little bit. Y'all bear with me. There. Okay, I'm back. So we're going to go through this hodgepodge of junk, I call it. But it's good junk. It's my junk, so I call it good junk. But it's just decor items. It's like greenery and different things that I like to decorate with. So I first find this silver-plated picture. And I remember where I got this. I got this at a yard sale for $4. And I think this is so pretty to decorate with. It's got a little ding there. And this side don't look too bad. Just needs to be shined up a little bit. So I could put some neutral flowers in that maybe. I don't know. But this is a maybe. Set it to the side. It may be more than a maybe. It may be I've got to work with it. What are these? Oh. These are cross soap candle making kit. So I have been procrastinating and not doing this. These are just the ones that I think you just boil the stuff on top of your stove and make them. And they have the little molds. But these would be pretty in my bath. So I'm going to leave these out because I'm probably going to go ahead and make these. Alright, I got that. And here's some greenery. Here's a little ivy bush. Looks like that might have come from the Dollar Tree. It needs a little help. Looks like I've been cutting little stems off of it. So I may can use some sprigs of that. Let's see what else I've got here. I don't know if you're like me and decorate for the different seasons, but sometimes it becomes a chore, but I actually love doing it. That's a little fern. I only see one of those. So I don't know what I can use just one for, but I'm going to put it over here. And then here's some type of greenery. This has got a big leaf. Like a cladium, maybe, or philodendron. But this is something I may can put in that teapot thing, or picture. So I'll lay that to the side. Oh, I got this from a yard sale. And it's a terrarium. Isn't that nice? And I've never used it. I have bought several of them. I sold a couple of them. And then I give my daughter-in-law one. But this one I bought at a yard sale for $4. It was $4 too, I remember. But it sold for $69 at... what's the name of that place? It's a little expensive for me. Joann's. So, I think a lot of their stuff is half price a lot of times. But anyway, for $4, yeah. And I definitely might can use this and put some greenery in it. You know, I could put a live plant in there. We have a nursery that's close to us. And I could go to the nursery and actually get a live, I don't know, succulent or something. Or ivy and put in this. So that's a definite. Can use that. I've got 2 old aprons in here. One is this little frilly apron. I think I used these to hang up for decor. But I'm not going to be using these this time, I don't think. And here's the other one. I think it's a bib apron. You know, a lot of times people use these for decor. But this is an old apron. And it's real pretty. But that's sort of not what I'm wanting to do this time. But I'm just going to lay that to the side over there. There's a plate holder, and I'm sure I picked this up at a yard sale somewhere, probably for $1 or 50 cents. I might have to have that. Here's some spring florals, and I think these came from Old Time Pottery, but I'm not going to be using that yet. So I'll put those over there. There's a fall bush in here, and I definitely am not going to be using that. So I'll just lay it behind all this other stuff. Oh, I got this from the Dollar Tree. This is to make a dish garden with, and it's called a garden dish. It's plastic, but it's pretty. I may use that. I'm wanting to bring some greenery into my home, and I like to use artificial house plants in my house. Don't do too good. They do good on my porch, but for some reason I have a hard time growing them in the house. So this is something I may work on. Oh, this is pretty. That's pretty for Valentine's Day. It's a little vase-like thing or planter. It's got roses on it. And I think I bought this from the thrift store. It says $1.99. And that's probably what I gave for it. That's probably not something I want to bring out right now. More floral. This is some spring garland, and this come from Old Time Pottery, and I think I got this half price for $2, and I have 2 of those, but I'm not going to use that right now either. I just think I want to bring some greenery in and maybe a pop of color. Oh, I got this seashell plant. I think you said a plant on it. Like a plant scarf. That's pretty, but that's more for summertime. Running out of places to put this stuff. What a pretty frame. What a pretty picture frame. Isn't that pretty? I would love to have a picture in that. It's a 5x7, but it's matted for a 2 1/4 and a 3 1/4 print. That is lovely. And I like the color. I don't think I would change the color. It was $2.99 at a thrift store somewhere. So I got that. I'll probably use that in some of my decor. There's a primitive looking canister. Not really going for a primitive look right now. So I'm going to set that aside. And, oh, I think that goes on a cheese tray, but you could use this as a cloche. So maybe I want to use this to put something under it, like some floral or something, or a figurine. But it'd make a pretty cloche. And I think I got this at a yard sale for about 50 cents. So, and I like the big ball that's on top. I got to be careful with that. Hope everybody's doing good today. It's very cold in Alabama. Not used to this cold weather. But I know there's winter storms up the East Coast and out west. So I'm thinking about my friends up there today. I made this. This is one of my little fairy gardens, if you can see it. This was one of those globes that had a rose in it with water, and it was like from the 70s. And my mother had it at her house, and I got it from her and cleaned it out and put this little fairy garden in there. And actually my Aunt Lynn helped me make this. But isn't it pretty? That's the back of it. So I'm really not ready for this spring stuff. I don't know where I'm going to sit this. It's going to move a place out for it. I sure don't want to break it. Okay. What else have I got? I've got a little tin planter. Looks like I have a lot of planters in here and stuff for plants and flowers. And then there's a seashell in it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that little seashell. I'm definitely not ready for summer. So, I'll put that aside. Oh, this is pretty. This might be something I want to use. And this sold for $2. It says pewter. I don't know where that come from. It come from some kind of thrift store. I think when I was in Florida a couple of years ago, I picked that up. But that's pretty. That would be pretty with something in it. Or just to set out. So that might be an accent piece I want to use. And here's a big box of something. Oh, there's seashells. Look at all those seashells I've got. I'll show you, but I'm definitely not going to use seashells right now. But it's nice to know that I have them. Look at that big starfish. That'll be something fun. But that's more for summer, so I'll say no on it. I've got some decorative books. Now this is nice. I had forgot I had some decorative books. Here's some red ones. And they're old. This one says Polly, what's her name? And that's the way it looks from the side. And this one says Mimi at Camp. So these are old. Let's see what the copyright on this one is. Oh, it's old. It's real yellow and brittle. It says made in the USA, copyright 1935. These would be nice to decorate with. Maybe I want to use a red accent in here. I don't know. I'm doing my kitchen in sort of a blue. And my home is sort of an open concept, so I don't know if I can use these or not. I may have to go with that blue. I know a lot of people have a plan on what they're going to do, but I just sort of look at what I've got and then sort of fill in the holes there and figure out what I want to do. There's a pretty blue book. And there's a green one, Cabin Fever. I think that's what I have since all this is going on in the world is cabin fever. So that'll be something I can use. Let's see what else. Now these are pretty. I forgot I had these. They're little bust. There's the little boy. And then I have a little girl somewhere in here, if I can find her. But I know there's a little girl that goes with this. But that's the boy. And I bought these at the thrift store. And I think they was like $2 a piece. So I'm definitely going to want to use those. That white will brighten up. I'm probably going to do my big shelf that I have in the dining room. Do it first. Let's see what else we got. I have just, there's another fairy garden. Just a little one with a fairy in it. It's real dusty. It needs to be cleaned up. Oh, there's that other bust. Here it is. There's the girl. And I did give $2 a piece. They're $1.99 a piece. But isn't she pretty? I'll hold them up together. Those are real pretty. So I think I can use that. So I've got a pretty good collection of what I can use. I can use that silver picture, the greenery, the bus, some of the dish gardens and things. I need a plate for the plate holder, but I'm sure I've got a plate here somewhere. Oh, there's some pretty napkin rings. Really wooden. I could paint those if I wanted to. And there's a little basket. Seems like I used this upside down to put one of those fairy gardens on. But I could put something else on that. I love vintage items. And I try to decorate a lot with vintage. Here's a picture. That's unusual. I like it, but I don't like the frame. That might be something I want to use in my dining room. Well, this video is getting a little long, so I better cut it off right here. There's really not a lot left in here except maybe some more florals and some fruit and things. But just stay tuned into me and follow me if you will, and I will try to get everything together and do a home tour pretty soon. So I hope everybody's doing good today. Thank you so much for watching. If you will, give me a big thumbs up and always talk to me in the comments. Everybody be blessed. Bye.